Hello there and welcome to another video. In this video I wanted to share with you my big grocery haul from this weekend. Not sure why exactly I bought so much, just I think I ran out of a lot of things. So let me start with the first store, which is Grocery Outlet. And I know on the receipts they don't really specify what you bought, but I spent $22.39. And here's what I bought. I was looking for this particular brand, Wild Planet, for tuna, and I found some tuna, but I found also a wild pink salmon, skinless and boneless. And so I decided to buy it. The date is July 2025, and it was on sale for $1.99, so I got 4 cans. And with that, I will make salmon patties, or maybe some salad, but it's always good to have. And I always buy wild just because the farm raised is actually, they're feeding the stuff that's really not good for you, and the fats in salmon or any other fish, in farm raised fish in general, are not those great fats that you're supposed to consume. So, and then another thing I bought is skipjack wild tuna. It's not exactly albacore tuna that I typically would buy, but they didn't have it. So each can was just two prices, but really it's $1 a can. So I got 3 cans, and this particular is this particular, it's skipjack tuna with pickled cucumber and an olive oil, and there's some dill. So it's not, usually I buy no salt and water. That's why I only bought 3. The last thing I bought is most expensive, which was $10.99 plus tax. Is Tennessee Mountain 100% honey, raw and unpasteurized. And this is from Del Rio, Tennessee. It's from Strange Honey Farm. I'm running out of honey, so yes, I got that. From my previous trip to Aldi earlier this weekend, I bought these tomatoes, cherry organic. I believe they were $3.50. And I also bought 3 avocados, and I believe they were 85 or 89 cents each, also from Aldi. Now let's see what else I bought, because I stopped at a couple of other stores. I know many of you love Trader Joe's, and where I live there isn't a Trader Joe's, so I go to Asheville for that. And this is the full list of what I bought. Some of it I already unloaded in the fridge, which we'll look at next, but other things are still here, and mostly it's like drier things. Let's take a look. I bought flaxseed meal, organic flaxseed meal, and that was, let's see, $3.99. And I use it, this is basically organic ground flax seeds. The reason why it's important to buy ground flax seeds, even though they don't last as long shelf life, I believe, because our body does not really, it's very difficult for the body to actually break down the actual seeds. So I buy it ground. So this is going to last me a long time, and the expiration is October of 2026. It's interesting that it's a product of India, but I guess everything is important nowadays. Okay, the next item I bought is organic unsweetened flake coconut. I already have the chips, but I wanted flake so that I can add to my oatmeal. And this is basically organic coconut, and this was $2.29 for 8 ounces. Another item I regularly buy is these organic dried cranberries. They're not cheap. Let's see. Organic cranberries. Okay, $3.99. There's no sugar in this, which is why I buy this. However, they do put organic corn, dextrin, glycerin, and high oleic sunflower oil. I'm not a huge fan of it. And there is, I believe, a better version of this, but I couldn't find it. Another item, I use this in my oatmeal or yogurt, or just honestly as a snack. Unsalted, dry, toasted, sliced almonds. And those were $3.49 for 8 ounces. There's really no comments on that. I also buy regularly pink salt crystals, and this I use when I make chocolate because I like sweet and salty kind of flavor. So I sprinkle this on my chocolate as it solidifies. And also I like this for if I make bread, just for the top of the bread. I don't really use it as a regular salt usually, but this pink salt was pink salt. Okay, $1.99, and I usually reuse the grinders. It's really nice grinder, and I use it. I reuse it. I really should be buying salt in bulk, but yeah. Okay. Next thing, I bought 3 large bananas, and Trader Joe's has bananas for 23 cents. So this cost me 92 cents. Another thing I bought, and I love this product, is organic red lentil sedatine. This is pasta that is gluten-free and made just purely with organic red lentil flour. The reason I buy it is because it's compared to regular pasta, the protein content is wonderful. 15 grams for 3/4 of a cup, which is fantastic. And I also have my pasta sauce that I actually posted on my other channel for my daily life. If you're not subscribed to that channel, I'll put a link if you're interested in content that is not necessarily ASMR, but has just some interesting, I guess, days of my life, or just more interesting content than just purely ASMR. And another item is roasted and salted peanuts. I'm not a big fan that it's low sodium, but this is a pound of these peanuts. I use them to make my own peanut butter, so I grind the peanuts in a high-speed blender myself. And I also make peanut clusters with it, which I love. So this one, let's see, this is $2.99. I bought a bottle of wine as well, which was Chianti, for $7.99. But let's look in my fridge. It's pretty stuffed because it's not just this particular shopping trip, but I also went to Whole Foods and a couple of other stores. So let's see. Crazy, right? Yes, I know. There's a ton of stuff. It's like there's a pandemic happening in my house, and this is for one person. So yes, I'm experimenting with oat milk, which is why you see a ton of different oat milk. And so let's dive in. So I also purchased this on sale today. I used to drink Califia Farm oat milk in my coffee pretty regularly. It steams really well. But lately, they've been adding poor quality sunflower oil. So I've been kind of not neglecting them. I decided to buy this because it was on sale. Okay, let's look at this receipt. Okay, Califia, 350, yeah, 360. And unfortunately, it's not great either. So, but this is a receipt from Whole Foods. I bought at Whole Foods butter. I don't use butter frequently, but I'm running low, and so I bought this 4-pack of organic salted butter, pasture raised, and that cost me $7. I also bought Chobani oat milk. This has been my choice so far. It's not ideal. It has gel and gum, and it's not the best tasting. I mean, it's great in coffee. So I bought that for $4.69, which is cheaper than at a store locally, which I believe I usually spend $5.70 or something. I also bought a sweet potato. I don't know if I can find it. Well, it's there. That's all from Whole Foods today. Then I purchased, from going back to Trader Joe's, radishes. I love these radishes. The quality and the variety changes frequently, but in general I've been satisfied with this product. So radishes, $3.49 per 12 ounces. And I bought 2 of these. I usually snack on them or add them to the salads. Okay, another thing, I'm going to relocate the camera so maybe you can see better. Okay, another thing I buy frequently is these organic sweet bell peppers. They come in a pack of 3, and they're actually quite good price-wise, $5. And I usually add them either to the salad or I make mixed vegetables with it. Speaking of potatoes, this is the potato that I bought. It was $2.20. It's a Japanese sweet potato. Not the cheapest, but I bought also some organic carrots. I eat carrots frequently, and this is, I believe, 2 pounds of organic carrots, and they cost me, can't find it, $2.99. I'm gonna put it all back. I also purchased some Italian parsley. Right here, and it was $1.99, and I add this to salads. Then I love this product. These are organic Brussels sprouts. And the quality also varies, but I look closely at each of them, make sure. Sometimes there are actually worms in it. When you open it up, and you can see little holes and, you know, things like that, pathways. So I always look before I buy. Even sometimes you can't capture all of it, but I frequently buy these. And so these are not cheap. Let's see from here. Okay, Brussels sprouts, $3.69. And then I also bought my regular red onions right here, which is red onions were, it's 2 pounds, $3.99. A couple of other things that I bought. I sometimes buy this pasta, roasted cauliflower and cheese ravioli. I love this pasta, and I used to boil it, but now I put it on a skillet with a little bit of olive oil, and it's fantastic. So this is pasta. Where is it? Okay. I can't find it, but it's $3.50. And then my typical purchase is tofu, Superform tofu. I love this thing. I bake it in my air fryer. I eat it raw. It's just a fantastic source of protein. So definitely something that I would recommend. From a free, one luxury item I bought today, it's they had blueberries, 2 pounds of blueberries for $9. And it's been a while since I bought anything that expensive, but yeah. Finally, I've been craving some meat-like. I don't eat meat usually, but today I bought some chicken thighs. It's been probably at least a year since I've bought chicken, but I don't know why. I really was craving chicken. And so for that I spent, that was $7.85. Here's my pasta sauce that I mentioned, and cauliflower. Cauliflower at $3.99. This is organic cauliflower. I think we covered it all, and there's nothing else here that I bought today. So basically I spent on groceries just today $17.73 at Whole Foods, $22.39 at Grocery Outlet, which ends up being about $40, and then $86.87 at Trader Joe's. So $40 plus 86, $127 total I spent. That's a lot of money for a single person, but I definitely feel like I needed that. I wanted it, and this will last me for at least 2 to 3 weeks, so I don't have to drive to Asheville without, specifically for groceries. That is the challenging part about living more rurally, remotely, is the lack of food that is inexpensive and good. And so because of that, I have to drive to get it somewhere. Now, I buy food locally as well, but I prefer to buy most food at these grocery stores that I mentioned to you. I think this is it for today. I hope you enjoyed this video. Take care of yourself and have a great week. Goodbye.